you've been wanting to come to Japan, and this is the first time.
Yes, my first time in Japan.
Welcome to episode 399, only on 9 and 9 now. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Nine Co.
Yeah, we're just doing that intro again because it didn't bloody record.
Yeah, you got to
What's
make
up
all
with that?
the buttons red.
Now we've got to pretend like...
Let's just go back to what we were talking about before we realised it wasn't recording. Was that I donated to you some equipment?
Yes.
From my scoot space.
Yeah, well, I'll translate. He's gone up into his roof and he's lent me a turntable and equaliser.
But
so
it's all
that,
a matching set, you see.
Oh, it's all old school techniques,
it's the set
mate.
that we grew up with.
Oh, it's fantastic.
You know,
I was at Mum and Dad's.
Nah, it's I think there's elements of it that are, but I found another set on
Gotcha.
the side of the roadsies.
Yeah, high
And
quality.
They are, yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, mate.
So what I've done is, oh god, here we go again.
That's
I
right.
bought a dongle.
What is that? Wait a second. Is that because my fly's undone? I'll just do it up.
Very good. So I'm not big on having heaps of wide speakers in my house. I've got a small house, and every inch is precious real estate.
Yeah, but you had the roof mounted speakers at one stage.
I did.
What? How come you pissed them off?
Low quality.
Yeah, but like, which point did you go? I'm gonna fucking just connect those things that I drilled into the roof.
Well, it was when I had to get an equaliser, bloody.
So I'm just giving you.
What else? Yeah,
An amplifier.
An amplifier, and there's nowhere to put it, and then you got to get a pseudo player, and you got to get
Do
a.
these units fit in your shelfo, or have you had to put them?
I'm gonna have to rejig the whole house.
Scrub a dubba doodle dandy.
I will clean them.
Because they will come up super silver.
Yeah. And what it turns out is, because like 3 months ago, I was asking our brother Michael, can you do the research to find a dongle to turn my turntable into Bluetooth?
So no speakers.
Speakers, but no wide speakers.
Yeah, right.
And apparently he did the research, doesn't exist, because he's pretty good at research. He was like, nah, it does not exist, man. Doesn't exist. And then he had another look.
For the old scooches.
Well, just for an old record player.
Yeah, right.
And then he did the research again about 2 weeks ago, and mysteriously there it was.
Oh, well, that's
Little-
how
little
fast
dongle.
technology moves.
So it was $30 off Amazon. Came in a day. A day.
How do they do that?
Cass has got the Express,
Yeah.
you know. And then so plugged it in. Lo and behold, bloody works a treat.
Yeah.
So now I don't need any speakers.
I reckon what you do is you get yourself onto the Temu or
Right.
the Amazon
Gotcha.
and get another Bluetooth speaker
Mm.
and then put them precariously around the house.
Yes.
Right? So when you go out into the dunny,
Mm.
there's a speaker like above the
Well,
dunny.
you can have a speaker party where everyone brings their little speaker and they put it around their neck like a clock.
Oh, like one of those silent disco things,
Rappers.
but without the silence.
Yeah, because you can't have it cranking as loud as you want. If you had like, all right, got me woofy, got me subby, got me highs, got me lows, got me tweaks, got me dinks, got me...
Got me donks, got me... Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a lot of speakers, a lot of real estate, a lot of wires, a lot of mess, a lot of
So
fuss.
when I started doing gigs, I had to bring along an amp and speaker wire and speakers and whatnot. And my very first gig, I picked up the big old speaker and I was going, lifting it over the fucking thing, dropped it on the fucking mixer and I went ka-chunk and the corner of it went into the crossfader so I couldn't crossfade. Fuck the mixer.
Right.
Fuck the gig. I didn't get paid for that gig.
Right. Still thinking about it.
It was probably only like $200.
Yeah. Soaking wet.
It's a lot of money though. But I was at Mum and Dad's bench yelling at this cunt on the phone with one of those corded telephones. That's
Right.
how long ago it was.
Okay. Where's
You-
me money?
No, you fucking dodgy cunt. Just fucking keep your money then, you can't. I'm gonna. Fuck.
Are you going to stamp out all these C's and F's and
Nah.
F and C's?
Nah.
Because you're fired up, aren't you?
Well, I'm getting ready for the Japan's.
Yeah, so that's coming up very quickly
3 weeks of close quarters.
with the fam. Have you gone on a overseas holiday with the kids?
Oh, we did bloody Thailand.
Oh, yeah. They were a lot younger.
That was with another famo.
Yeah.
And after that, we kind of said, no more group.
Nah.
Not if it's with the kids. Fucking.
What? So you
take
got
them away. I'd much rather go on a group tour junket with a lot of peeps.
Yeah.
No kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't. It's like when we went to Dream World, and it was like the kids were too young to go on anything, so you had to ride on this and watch them and this and that, and then watch everybody go and having fun on on the like the upside down Batman Superman ride, all these other rides.
Can I say I would never go on another ride as long as I live?
We're going to
I'm not going.
what you call it, Universal Studios.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Has that got the good rides, or is it just like?
It's all going to be in Japanese.
Right.
We actually looked it up, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's all like they're all video rides where you
Pretend to
you're
be upside down.
pretending to be upside down. There's 2 or 3 good rides on
That
there.
still gives me vertigo.
I'm doing it.
I don't like it. I'll tell you why.
Why?
All the people that die on roller coasters every year, and plus with my my week back,
I'll take a chance.
take a chance, take a chance, take a chance.
So we're going to do that because Mason needed something. So like, right, you pick something you want to do.
Right, because you'll be shopping for records.
And I got told that the fucking Disney World over there is like, it's far too big. Because Clarky went over there and they sweated it out and did this and that and couldn't work out where to go in the queues, all this kind of shit. Did it for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and just went, all right, we've done it all, let's go, and realised they were in one world of 9 worlds.
9.
So
yeah,
he managed to get a map and went, oh, we just did Scooch World.
Right, you need to have the fast pass. Skip the
Done it.
line.
We've done it. We've paid fucking
Right.
$700 or some shit to fucking skip rides.
Mason's got expensive tastes.
Well, it's one of those things like because there's Mario World, Donkey Kong Country, and a couple of the other fucking shitty
That's
rides.
Universal, you say?
Universal, yeah. Spider-Man, I think.
That's Marvel.
It used to be Back to the
Disney.
Future,
Okay.
but they changed it.
Right, so
Give me. And then before that, it was Terminator,
Oh,
and they were running Terminator 2
that's great.
from Terminator 2 days to maybe about
10 weeks ago.
a couple of years ago.
What's yeah, right, yeah. Is it school holidays over in Japan?
Nah. They're getting out of school fucking 2 weeks before the holidays start. And when they get
so they're
back,
getting
and
they're a
then they
week
get
in.
another week of holidays when they get back.
A beauty.
Yeah, you'd say that, but like Audrey's like, oh, I'm gonna miss all my friends. When do I get to see my friends?
They won't even remember you when you come
I said,
home.
I didn't even know you had friends. I've never fucking met.
Think
any of
about the bragging rights, though.
Yeah,
I've just been in Japan, mate. I'm
it's the Japans.
I'm worldly now.
Yeah. But I think she's doing what I do. You hesitate to tell people because you don't want them to cry Richie poo. Do you know what I mean? So like you don't want people going,
Well, you're rich.
How can you afford that? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
everybody claims that I'm gonna love it.
You are?
Yeah.
You're saying that like...
You go, oh, we go to Japan on Friday. And I'm like, oh, my God, you're gonna fucking love it, Relic. You're going to go digging? You're going to go digging for records? You gave me $100 for
Yeah, well, there's 100
2 pineapples.
Well, I'm thinking maybe 60 of it is for records and the other 40 is for baggage. Because it's heavier. I don't want you to be going, oh, man, I've got to get Jezbot 3 or 4 records and it's going to put me over my bloody limit.
Yeah, but like...
Well, Mason's going to have 7 kilo. So you buy like a record bag, for your carry-on.
I'm wondering whether I you get half a box and I get half a box extra, and then I ship them back.
Oh, if you want to do that, I'll give you another 150.
Oh, well, you give
And,
it to me
and just
later
get
when we
me,
find out it costs
get me the Japanese James Brown experience. Give me Jappa Hendrix.
Yeah, okay.
Some sort of funk band.
I was on the computer looking for our intro sample, and I typed in the Japans, and it came up with a song called The Japans, and it's from Shogun.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I
Well,
wish you could have got that
to
sample.
Shogun is we can hear it underneath us right now.
The Japans.
Yeah. So it's pretty good, but we're in the middle. We're in the fucking
The fucking
full end of what do you bring? How do you bring it?
Okay.
How do you pack? I keep trying to remind everybody that we're going to a super city, and if you want something,
new T-shirt.
you just
buy it.
Japan's.
And also,
Just get it.
Also with you. Also, I like to use the laundries
Yeah,
when I'm
you do
overseas.
that. Yeah,
So
well, I want to see.
I'm saying for you, Relic, one pairs of shoes, pair of shoes,
Well,
because you'll buy a kick over there, surely.
I talked to people about it. They max out at like size 9, size 10. Because of them little dainty feet. You know, they got tiny little yens. Vanessa's brother, James, he could not find a pair of shoes.
Gotcha.
Because like when you say I'm size 11 and a half, they go, that's the display one on the outside of the building. And we've only got one, and they're fiberglass.
Fair enough.
Oh, bigger feet for you.
Okay, well, I'll go back. I'll take a step backwards.
Yeah.
One pair of shoes for like a loafer, like
Well, I'm going to do
runners,
Losies.
and then one for hiking, like for walking
Yeah.
long distances and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I'm going to wear the big uns there, so I don't have to put them in the bago.
Yeah, I'm thinking 4 pairs of socks, no more. 4 jocks, just wash them on rotation.
Yeah.
I think you need a tracky dack, and you need a jean,
Yeah.
or like a cargo pant, a belt, a t-shirt or 3,
Oh, you're going to love it, Relic.
and then a jacket, and then a hoodie.
Well, a thin spray jacket.
Winter or summertime over there?
Well, it was 25, 27, 31, snowing, 31, 32, 25.
Earthquake.
Snowing. Yeah. Oh, I did look it up.
There's a lot of earthquakes
reckon,
over there.
They reckon 1,500 earthquakes
A day.
A year.
Yeah.
And I said, when was the last one? They said January.
Yeah.
So are we due for 1,499 when we get there?
99. I saw on the YouTubes, because your Japan's trip has infiltrated my algorithms.
Yes.
But they were saying that it has the most new and the islands for the volcanic eruptions make an island, and then it gets
newbies.
swept away, and then a new one starts. And
So it's bloody what you call it all over again? What's that
Minecraft?
Middle Eastern one?
the Dubai, the Sand Islands.
That have all gone skanky. Have you seen that? Have you heard about this?
It's not
that,
good.
That the water that they put in it is all turned fucking.
How about we just
all
build
on Dubai?
instead of building all of them at once? Let's build one and see if anyone comes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, but that's the lure.
yeah,
That's the lure. Come and see the amazing sand sculpted islands of Dubai.
yeah.
Only at night. But we're doing this, we're doing that, we're packing this. Have you got this? Have you got that? It fucking the best way to describe it is probably through song,
Okay.
and I'll let AI take care of that. So let's
Have you got one ready?
let's hear a tune, shall we?
Yeah.
Everybody calling me in my fucking toe high board and my own clad bass up it goes. Pack it for Japan. Pack it for Japan. Pack it for Japan. Pack it for Japan. Got a packing list, long as sushi roll, no cap, toothbrush in the kit, freshen up those flat passports in the bag. Can't forget them for a fact. Travel tags on everything, flying first class, we stack. Packing for Japan, got my steez on lock. Comb and the shades, ain't forgetting no block. Exchange that currency and the dollar swap. Boxes check, yo, trip to the top. Socks, undergarments, neatly folded tight. Tablet for the flight. Netflix, binge all night. Manga in my bag. Oh, taco dreams ignite. Power bank charge, need juice on site. Packing for Japan, got my steez on lock. Comb in the shades, ain't forgetting no block. Exchange that currency in a dollar swap. Boxes check, yo, trip to the top. Adapters for the plugs, voltage, electric trick. Guidebook in the hand, can't read but slick. Snacks for the plane, ramen chips, that's a quick. Preparation master, no worry, no sick. Packing for Japan, got my steez on lock. Comb in the shades, ain't forgetting no block. Exchange that currency in a dollar swap. Boxes check, yo, trip to the top.
Packing for Japan. Packing for Japan.
Packing for Japan.
Packing for Japan. Got my steez on lock.
本当のこと言ってなんで悪いんだこのバカそういうことだ分かったか知らねえよ知らねえのに正しい根拠だお前が正しい根拠を言う正しい根拠を言え
Wow. Holy shit. AI, you are going to take over. That's quite amazing, really.
That dude at the end was a dude on the train. Very naughty to yell on the train. Everyone was like, yeah, sir, please, like
You're embarrassing me.
You got to be silent on the train.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
I like
very
it.
very polite. But he was yelling about. He was holding up a certificate. He must have just finished medical school, and he didn't get the score he wanted. What's the reason? What's the reason? You tell me the fucking reason for this. And they're like, just settle down. You're a bastard.
You didn't
You're a
study
bastard.
enough.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there you go.
That's quite amazing.
It's nuts, isn't it?
So you just
Like,
typed
that's
it.
pretty human, that voice.
I'm sure that's how people are writing their rhymes.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest.
Well, you know, like you and I can make a rap album and then just get ChatGPT to write.
Yeah, write one about being in the club. Write one about bloody traveling to Japan. Write one about doing a podcast.
It's nuts.
It's crazy.
I think I'm running out of credits, but it's good.
Was Relic on the Scratches there?
Relic on the scratch, relic on the scratch. Because that's the best way to explain packing for Japan.
Yeah, well, I sure was. I would say get some of those travel sickness pills and all that kind of stuff. Get your, I don't know. I mean, there's chemists over there, isn't there?
Yes, but there's. I was going through a couple of rules. Want to hear some rules? That's the script.
Could we have some under music over there?
Yeah, we can.
It's just some Japanese style music there, Tim.
There you
Thank you.
go. That's the Japans from Shogun again. So we've got craft beer production on your own. It's forbidden. Did you know that? Did you hear about this? You're not
You're not allowed to brew your own beer.
So we're not going to get any of these fucking, when you're here and you want to just get a bloody Carlton or a VB, and they've got like, I don't know, like Scooch Bear beer.
Yeah.
And all these other fancy pants. Celery
Tastes
and
like
beetroot.
a pot puree.
Yeah. Cider beers and beer wines and
This is a
spirit wine beers.
ginger beer.
Ugh. Can't stand it. So you're not allowed to brew over there. I think probably because they don't want apartment buildings blowing up and flooding out. And
Moonshine.
there'd have to be some bloody moonshiners over there, surely.
Well, I don't know. Sake. Oh yeah, sake, right? Because that'll send you blind if you get it wrong.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. What else we got there?
Japan has strict guidelines for health measures. Since 2008, there is a non-official weight control program.
Okay.
Japan decided to fight against heart disease, stroke, and diabetes from their citizens.
So is that's sort of a shame, sort of.
Basically, there's a big sign on the front of Japan that says "No fatties."
No fatties. Okay, too.
So they're kicking out what's his name from Street
Lord
Fighter?
S. E Honda.
E Honda. You got to be a sumo. Yeah,
That's not too bad.
I'm not going to do any of the bloody sumo
Nah.
Things.
Traditional dance and stuff like that.
Kabuki and
Nah.
no. Or I'll go temple
Right.
in the serene.
Bukaki.
No, temple. Out in the foothills of Osaka.
Temples for sure. I know that
Let's
there's.
go.
I know that there's bamboo structures that you really must see. Full like huge buildings made out of bamboo.
How long does that bamboo last for?
Forever.
Is it
Yeah, mate, it's bloody
it's
strong.
the steel of the wood world?
It is. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
What
Well,
else
we're
you
not
got?
going to dwell on Japan for the whole episode. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just in case people are like, fucking.
Is it still recording? Good.
Sure is, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, just want to bloody make sure you get paranoid now.
Moving over there.
Give us the highlights instead of like.
Accept extra change. If they give you extra change, take it. If I move that over there, I can see it. Take the change. That's their gift to you. If you go, oh no, you overpaid me, they go, oh, very dishonorable. I'm giving you a coin, you not to give it to me.
Right.
Relic.
So no disrespect over there.
No disrespect, mate. Some over-the-counter medications legal in your country may be illegal in the Japans.
Okay.
So what are we talking about here? Because apparently they're medications. If you get a cold over there and you get one of their medications, bam, it's gone.
Right. Very strong.
Because they're very, very herbal, very earthy.
Ugh.
Nah. We're getting the shit.
Give me the pseudoephedrine, mate.
Nah. Where do you think that idea came from?
Oh, some sort of
See what I'm
plant.
saying? Yeah.
What about the Viags? Viagra over the
It
counter?
doesn't say anything about hard-ons in here. Dancing is not permitted in some nightclubs.
Huh. Okay.
What does that mean?
I'm not really sure. I would imagine you're not going to hit the clubs
No, but imagine having a gig there.
and no one's
Going,
dancing.
They fucking hated me.
Yeah.
No, they loved it.
And it was like one of these silent parties, so everyone was wearing headphones and no one was
They're
dancing.
just
and
standing and staring at you. Could be scary. Certain rules when naming newborns. I thought this was interesting. In Japan, there's a strict rule about naming newborns. This is due to the fact that Japanese people believe in the force and impact of the name in a child's destiny.
Yes.
Parents have no right to choose any names, which if the meaning may be considered ambiguous, or that it may carry bad energy.
Like, so calling your son dipshit.
Well, calling your son Akuma, which means evil.
Uh-huh.
These parents were sued for that in 1993, and then the kids received a new name.
Huh. Adolf.
Yeah, they. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's some interesting rules there, Tim.
Imagine that though. Like you take a chance, you go, nah, let's go with something cool. Let's go with something like dark, some evil. Akuma,
Right.
Akira.
Satan.
Yeah, and they go, no, Cyril, Clancy.
Well, some of the rules, I like some of these rules because...
You like the next one?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do we got?
Trash cans aren't seen in public places.
Ah, very good. Very good.
Yeah, very good.
Well, just to sort of change the subject, but sort of off Japan. Hard Rubbish just finished today, right? Today, they were picking it up in my neighbourhood. And I've got to say, the level of rubbish was way down.
Down, prices are down.
So what I gathered is, usually there's one or two metal scabs, busy beavers rummaging around in all your metal works.
Yeah.
And they clean up all the metal before the council can.
Pick up the scraps.
There was 17 blokes driving around every day, just like loading up. No people getting furniture. I never see that.
Right.
The neighbour behind me put out his 6 deck chairs, pretty shitty, gone within 10 mins. So
Is this a reflection on the economy?
I think it is.
They're just going, I want
I need a new couch. There it is.
There it
Or,
is.
or it's, I'm going to sell this. Instead of throwing it away, I'm going to sell it on Marketplace.
Yeah.
I'm buying less during the year, so I've got less to throw out at the end of the year.
Flippers.
Flippers.
Buy
Flippers, yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, it's one of those things where you go, there's money on YouTube videos, but then when everybody does it, there's no money.
Yeah.
You see?
It's like,
You see what I'm saying? But the trash cans, because when we went
good.
to New York, you really must go.
do you really need to go
Yeah,
to
but there
New
was
York?
there was like fucking trash on the street, trash on the fucking
Trash on
mouth.
trash.
Trash on trash.
And then the rats are in the trash that makes the
Yeah,
trash move.
Yes, the trash is alive.
What are they going to do about that rubbish?
Nothing.
It's
Nothing.
because there's no room for bins, is there? Like every apartment building
Everything.
is
No,
like there's 100
and then
people
you
living
just
in
put
it.
it on the street in a bag on the street.
And then what? And then so I, as a garbologist, garbage man,
Pick it up, drops it out.
I have to pick it up and then put it in it.
Yeah,
It's
heads,
I
hands.
would say I don't like using this word on air too much, but it's
Say it.
fucking retarded.
It is. It is. But like you got to look at
So everything
The
smells like.
Sopranos.
Let's just say it's the middle of summer and we're having shrimp on a barbie. We're having shell and shrimp, and then we go
the
right,
rats,
chuck
the
it
rats
out.
will sort that out.
Oh yeah, they'll
But
smell the
they'll
rot.
go like open all the bags to get to the fucking shrimp heads.
And then the maggots, Michael.
maggots,
You're eating
Michael.
Michael.
Enjoying your maggots, Michael? Maggots. You're eating maggots. The last one. There's no army in Japan. Did you know that? Did you hear about this?
Yeah, World War II was the
Oh
thing.
yeah, that was ever since
Yeah,
then.
and I
they're
think
like,
they sort of
they're
de-escalated.
like Article 9
Yeah.
stated that.
I think they're starting to. They're allowed to now. I think that was only a period of time.
they refused to participate in wars. They
Jeez, I
did-
wonder why.
never again. Never again.
Well, it wiped out half of their bloody
yeah,
population.
but that was like if you watch any of those old things. They
World
were-
War
they're-
II, the
yeah.
Pacific.
Yeah, they went. Oh, everybody's at war. Let's wage our own one. Let's get in on this
Right.
and start a new one. That's why the specific was. It was hard because all the troops were over there, and then they had to split them up and put them over there. So the Japans was trying to take heed, get the old kickstart the old empire,
Right.
which wouldn't be so bad because that shogun.
Yeah, the Shogun.
Are you going to be one of those head dippers when the
Yeah, unless I'm the king, and then otherwise, show no disrespect. Otherwise, you're going to get your whole family murdered. It seems.
well, you'd have to murder them.
Oh yeah,
they let you do it.
Yeah, if they show any disrespect.
You offered to do it.
Yeah, because the shame, deep shame spiral.
I've been asked if I'm going to bring back any swords.
No,
No, that's what I said.
what
No.
a fake sword.
Like a like a Hatari Hanzo? No.
I'll be right.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
what?
not
Where
telling
does
you
that go? Does that go on the wall here?
That's when I went to the Japan.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's an authentic
Completely blunt.
JB Hi-Fi sword
Sword.
from the toy section.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Well, that's good news. Good luck. Hope you have a really good time.
thanks. All right, catch you later.
Stay safe.
Yeah. But the idea is to the real mission of the trip is to record some really must goes for episode 400. Like that's the only reason why we're going
Right. For the pod.
for the pod.
Well, you're going to have miles of stories.
Miles and miles.
I think you should keep a little notebook that you can go. Just scribble
I'm
down.
just gonna fucking say it into the old.
No, say it into the phone. Yeah, you're allowed to do that. On the
sorry.
on my bloody mic stand.
Yeah. I think you're allowed to do it. I think you're allowed to do it.
Now,
Yes.
part 2 for
Oh, so well, that's the exact halfway
Is it?
mark. It's approaching.
now.
Now. Yes.
Last week we did a Batman read
the
through
Batman's.
your script that you wrote at about 11 or 12 or something like that. 13,
Years
14.
14.
Okay.
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I never finished it.
Mm.
Never finished the episode.
Yeah, we did a read through last week.
Well, I never finished the script because Tim Burton brought out the Batman and did such a good job of it that I quit.
Yeah, fair
And
enough.
I don't think I've written a movie script since.
But thanks to Chat GDP.
Yeah. Well, that's what you were saying. Like, get them to write it. So I typed in the old prompted
The old script.
typed the whole script out.
Mm-hmm.
Took Timmy two fingers, space, enter, and so on.
Hours.
Took ages. I asked Audrey. I said, like, "Oh, you're good at typing. Can I just?" Because she's Timmy
She's
ten
on the
fingers.
10 fingers, yeah.
And she said, "I'll do it later," like she says for all of her fucking homework.
Right.
And as if we didn't all do that. But actually, just a little sidebar from that.
Mm-hmm.
She had an assignment to do before we're going away.
Right.
And she had to do it in a bit of a rush. And then she came home and said, "Can we watch the Crucible movie tonight?" Right? I went to Crucible because that was the movie that it's the book that I refused to read. And then on the night before the Crucible exam, I said to Mum, I've got to study for this exam tomorrow. I haven't read the book. I have no idea what it's about. Can you write me an essay
About the cruise.
about the cruise, right? And we had no internet,
Right.
no nothing. They just give you a list of questions that may or may not be on the exam. You know, like what did old Goody John Proctor say to Goody Lillian in the 4th act of the 7th?
Not without my trousers.
Pretty much. So Mum wrote the whole bloody
And she
thing,
read the book.
and then I had to spend. I think she did the old
Speed read.
flick and tick. Yep, that one. And she wrote the essay, but I had to spend the day before writing it out from her handwriting to my handwriting and memorising it in the process. So it was this gag that Mum and I had for years. That, you know, what did I get for my Crucible exam? That kind of shtick. Anyway, so I had to call Mum and say, "You'll never guess, we're watching the Crucible tonight." Right, so I'm going to finally find out after 28 years
What
what
Mr.
the
Goody
fucking,
said.
who the fuck John Proctor is. Anyway,
He's my ass doctor.
yeah. So we watched it, and it had what's Big Brown Beaver?
Winona.
Winona Ryder. She was in it.
Really?
Yep. And
That's hot.
fucking, there was a few people in it.
Really?
There's a few people in it, and
When's the base? Is it ye olde times?
yeah, the 1600s.
Ah, right. Burning witches and stuff.
Witches. It's a witch hunt in Salem.
Ah, okay. Gotcha.
It's all about that, and group hysteria. But Audrey said we're writing it on this, and it's all about like when somebody leads, how many people follow, kind of vibes. Whereas when we did it at school, it was like, this is what having an affair is. These are the dangers of having an affair,
Okay.
and you know it was like a whole different angle. So I got to watch it. No, first of all, knowing what the question was. And then I got to see it for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Quite good, actually. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I heard somewhere about that the witches, the trials and everything. That was some sort of a mold or
Fungus in the
fungus
wheat.
that made
Hallucinations.
People,
In certain areas, it was.
Right.
That's what sort of started it off. But there was like, he had fire in his eyes. No, he didn't. He
No,
just
he
had
blood. blood
Yeah,
bloodshot
he just went for a swim down the Oakland pools. Opened his eyes under the water.
Yeah,
Bit of
not a good
chlorine.
idea. Yeah, a bit of bloody urine as well.
Yeah, lots of urine. Anyway, so we watched it, and then we had a bit of a discussion. She fell asleep twice. I'm like, Audrey, and then
This is so boring.
yeah, she said that this is too boring. I said, yeah, but like you're
That's
supposed
what
to
school
know
is. School is boring.
Then we watched it, talked about it a tiny bit. I gave my take on it. We discussed. We opened some concepts and talked about stuff and.
I think that's how a parent is supposed to do their kids'
It
homework.
was
It's
weird.
More like
it was
a
fucking weird. And because I understood it
right,
with me adult peepers, right, and me strong man brain,
right.
so I was able to explain it in dum terms to the kiddly
I tell
winks.
you.
Anyway, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to bed." Comes home the next day and she said, "Well, I passed my exam." I went, "What? It was today." So she did a taco,
She did.
crammed
She
the
pulled a
night
crucible.
before. She pulled a crucible. I said, "Well, what if I couldn't have got it on Disney Plus? What would you have done then?" Oh, I don't know.
Cheated.
Yep, she would have failed.
Right. English.
English.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, which what the way I said
Yeah,
that.
but whatever. I don't think any of that shit matters, does it?
She knows that. Although she's at a good one.
Right.
She's at like TAFE.
You're 11 or 12.
Yeah, but at a separate school in a fucking
Yeah, but which one?
casual, and you get to call the teachers by their first name. You get to
that's
choose
rank.
your own name if you so
and-
do, please.
And
do
sex.
you? And gender
Right.
and pronoun.
And then they get Wednesdays off or something, midweek.
Yeah, they
Wednesday
get a
off
fucking
or something.
they get a quote unquote study day,
Ugh,
which
it's
is
just
today. She's in the city with her friends.
You're a bad parent.
I'm not. I'm one of the good ones. John Proctor. Anyway,
Right. Far out.
tragic end. And I went, "Oh, that's how it ended."
I wonder what questions they were asking you.
It was more about the time in which the author wrote it and what the double entendre was about communism and this idea of group hysteria, and it just takes one
Mob
person.
mentality.
Yeah, and like, there was this one part where a girl was in the group of the chicks that were accusing everybody of witchcraft. They were going, "Oh, he did it, and he looked at me, and he did this." So they were like hanging people for shitty reasons. And then if anybody crossed Winona, she would just go,
She would me to him.
"Yeah, me too, him," right? And it was Me Too meets the lockdowns
Oh, yeah.
meets. It was hardcore that, so I totally got it.
Right.
Anyway, so
start
they
reading,
took one of the
literature?
girls. They took
Old literature.
nah, God bless you. They took one of the girls aside and said, "Well, if you could faint and from seeing the devil with those girls, faint now. If you are faking it, fake it now." She's like, "I can't do it. I can't do it," because when she was isolated and she wasn't under the influence of the group, she was like, "Yeah, I don't really want to get vaccinated. Don't tell anyone." But then when she was in the group, she was like, "There's one of them. There's one of these fucking anti-vaxxers."
Roldy Ray do day.
Yeah. So it was very interesting. Very interesting. So I
How
had
much
a
longer
lot.
until she's out of school? Or you're out of school with Mason and her? It's like another 7 years.
Oh,
or
he's
something like
grade 6 though, so almost done with primaries.
that? Well, if you get him some sort of an apprenticeship, he could be out by year 10.
Does he really want that?
Yeah.
Does he though?
Well, it's a license to print money.
Well, show me your hands.
My hands.
Does he really want that?
Well, I work for myself. I got up at 9:15 this morning. Just
Yeah,
'cause-
I would beg to say, ask any woman, would they prefer a soft finger or
you asking the wrong women.
a rough log?
Real women like real men
Is
with
that-
beards, deep
Beards and
scraggly
balls.
voice. Bloody rough hands, mate. You gotta take care of business and let
Is
it
it?
count the cash out.
Yeah, right. Right.
Well, what's he going to do? Like pour coffees?
Can't you?
Because AI is going to take over all the jobs.
Yeah, but can't you be the guy that fucking tells AI what to do next?
Programmer. Just learn coding. Nah. Nah. Because then AI will figure out a way to do that.
It already has.
The only thing you can do successfully in the future is use your hands. If you've got a job that uses your hands, you should be right.
Should I ask ChatGPT what my son should do?
I guess.
Let's see, Chat GPT, be a dad. Yeah, OpenAI, there we go. Because we're just about to get into the Batman episode.
Sure,
which
that's a good segue.
So
Yeah.
start now.
What jobs can my 12-year-old boy do in the future? Or something like that.
Yep. Timmy Two Fingers.
Yes, I can hear it tapping away. It's painful. I'm still faster than me.
Is it? What job can my 12-year-old do in the future? Technical and digital fields, software developer, digital marketer, creative arts and media. No. Graphic designer. No. Well, that's AI.
Yeah.
YouTuber. Biotechnologist. Engineer. And then number 4 with a bullet, health and medicine. Environmental sustainability.
Any trades in there?
Education, social services. What about a trade? You can't. For a 12-year-old looking ahead to a trade, it's a great start by developing.
Developing.
Oh, here we go. Electrician, plumber, carpenter, HVAC technician. What's that?
No.
Heating.
Oh, yeah.
Well-
Heating and AC, yeah.
Yeah, welder,
Yeah.
auto mechanic,
Big dollars, mate.
landscaper and
No, don't
gardener
do that.
on the bottom of the list. But then how about this one? Mason, working with bricks and stones. My son is Mason.
Mason the Mason.
There you go.
That's like with the Japanese naming their kids.
The problem with Masons is they're free. Freemason.
Ah,
See what I did there?
gotcha.
Shall we transition?
Please.
Okay.
Let's do a recap.
A recap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Say
well,
which characters there are, and then
Okay. Well, we left our heroes. Batman was beaten to a pulp by the Joker.
was he?
Yeah, he was on top of him, punching and hitting. They fight it
so
out.
And in this next chapter, we have the characters will be the narrator,
Okay. Yeah.
the Joker, which is played by Jezbot,
Batman.
played by Timmy Taco,
Yeah.
Mervyn.
Mervyn.
You
Clyde.
You'll do Mervyn. I'll do Clyde.
Okay.
They're the
Henchman.
over there.
And then
And
I think
that's
there's
Alfred.
Alfred.
Who did
Because
Alfred?
Robin's dead.
Oh, is he? He
Yeah,
died in
he
the
got
last
he got
episode.
he got beaten unmerciful.
Right. Well, at least he's in the hospital. At least he could be.
No, I
Maybe
think
he's not dead because he can.
No, I think he's pretty dead.
He's
I
bring him back for part 3.
don't know if they do.
Right.
That's the Chat GPT writing room. Let's find
The
out.
scene continues with Batman standing in an abandoned funhouse, his face a mask of grim determination. The Joker standing triumphantly amidst the carnival debris. And he prepares his final act of mayhem.
Joker.
Well, 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 Batman. Look who's come to crush my party. I hope you're ready for my piece de resistance.
Joker, your reign of terror ends now. I'll make sure you pay for what you've done.
Oh, Batman, you always were a killjoy. But before you go, let me show you my new invention. The Joker's laughing gas extravaganza.
Joker dramatically reveals a large cartoonish-looking contraption with pipes and flashing lights. Boss over here, it's really wise for you to use that thing right now over here. It looks kinda wobbly. Yeah, Marvin's got a point. What if it backfires over there? Yeah. The Joker waving off their concerns.
Nonsense, Clyde. It will be perfect. Just like the time I tried to juggle flame torches and almost set my eyebrows on fire.
Batman, realizing the Joker's plan involves an elaborate setup, darts towards him, and the Joker quickly activates the contraption. A large puff of colorful, glittering gas fills the air. Joker, you won't get away with this.
I'm already getting away with it, Batman. The whole carnival's a trap, and you're my guest of honor.
Batman narrowly dodges the trapdoor and opens beneath him. he uses a grappling hook to swing safely, landing on a platform where Robin's dead body is lying. Batman kneels beside Robin's body, his face full of anguish, and Robin's face full of blood and nuggets. I'll make sure you're honored, little buddy. You'll never be forgotten.
At that moment, the Joker's two bumbling henchmen, Mervyn and Clyde, accidentally activate a hidden feature of the contraption. The room starts filling with balloons, confetti, and playing carnival music.
Oh, Clyde, I think we might have made a little mess over here.
Little mess? This is a whole lot of mess over there.
Cue the laughter.
Batman uses a distraction to his advantage, swiftly subduing Merv and Clyde, and now hilariously entangled in balloons and confetti. I believe you've had enough fun for one night. Now, let's see you two try to escape from this.
Watching from a corner, fuming, the Joker.
This is no time for slapstick, Batman. You may have beaten my henchmen, but I'm not done yet.
Was that it for the boys? Yeah.
Batman, with one last determined look at Robin, lifts the body gently and caresses it, all within the funhouse enclosure. The Joker, now furious and covered in confetti, attempts his last escape, but trips over a pile of balloons and falls face first into a cake that was part of his own trap.
Curse you, Batman. You may have won this round, but I'll be back with a vengeance.
Alfred arrives in the Batmobile, opening the door with a concerned look.
Master Bruce, I've brought the Batmobile. Let's get you and Robin out of here.
So Robin's not dead? Oh, just his
Well,
body.
he's just his corpse.
Right.
He's maggot ridden. He's been in the warehouse for days.
Batman places Robin in the Batmobile's backseat and sits next to him, caressing his little forehead and saying loving things untoward the corpse. Alfred taking the wheel, the Joker, still covered in cake and confetti, watches helplessly as they drive away.
Can we arrest?
No, there's no arrests. There's never an arrest.
This is citizen's arrest. Robin's bravery will not be in vain. We'll make sure his legacy lives on by replacing him with another concubine. I mean, Robin. Alfred.
And I'll ensure that we get back to the Batcave safely. It's been quite a night, Mr. Bruce.
I'm looking forward to that hot milk that you serve up so tenderly.
Oh, it's not milk.
Oh, well, that explains the viscosity. As the Batmobile drives off into the night, the camera zooms into Joker's defeated expression, a mix of cake and frustration.
Tune in next time for more Cape Crusader escapades and more zany villains.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Okay, credits roll.
Yeah, I think we could have written something better.
I reckon ChatGPT. Like it pumps out a script. Like it does what you say.
It's not
I
very
did
good.
say make it humorous, but I think ChatGPT doesn't understand the
What humour is.
No.
It's got a bad sense of humour.
It doesn't even have one.
Right.
Really, when it comes down to it.
Well, let's find out what happens in the next episode.
No.
Because I always wanted to do a radio play.
No, we'll do an episode of Monkey Magic next.
That's good. Oh, have you seen the Monkey Magic game?
Yes, I have actually.
Looks crazy.
It does look good.
How are you and your cans?
Yeah, my
you
precious
nice and
cans.
close?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say close, but
Okay. Yeah, the Monkey Magic
Get it
game
in
looks
post.
bloody good. I want to get that.
But do you have to have PlayStation 5 or?
Yeah, here's the rub. I'm not going to invest into another gaming system at
And
this
can
late
I
age.
also
in my-
say, with these games, because I've been playing a lot of games lately, it's lots of clipped scenes. Lots
Yeah.
of story time.
a lot of gameplay.
Yeah, it's like the TV when you're watching the ads with a little bit of show in between.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
very
saying?
true,
You know
very
what I mean?
true.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, no now.
How's this bloody wind?
Oh, yeah.
We're
the
doing
wind.
weather talk, so we got bloody. My phone just has not stopped ringing.
Yeah.
Ring a ding ding. Fences falling down left, right, bloody centre.
See, it's like the glass guy.
Yeah.
Sends his son out to smash the windows.
Yeah, that's right.
So that tomorrow there's work.
All these bus stops that get smashed every night. Look into the bloody glazer. That's it. Also, Tim's having a coughing attack.
It's better.
Make sure you spread that all over the plane.
All
when you
over the
get there.
Japans, yeah.
Yeah.
I have every intention.
I'd be taking some preventative measures before you get on the plane. Take a Sudafed, take a something, just to block the dirty, filthy, like, breath of 1,000 people flying to Japan.
Yeah. I hope we're not too close to the toilets.
Oh,
I don't want to.
on the plane.
Yeah.
Mm.
Isn't that where the sickness will pretty much
from.
start from?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, well, that's where anyone that has anything going on was running towards that dunny.
Yeah.
How many hours? 8 hours?
I think it's 10. So
that's nothing.
I know. It's hardly even enough time to watch bloody...
That's
2 moves.
mostly going over Australia.
Yeah, it is. Once you get over there, it's... another 3 hours or something?
I don't know.
From Darwin.
Is it the same time?
Same bat channel.
Right. They're not like hours behind or anything.
No, it's pretty close.
Yeah, gotcha.
Pretty sure.
I'm just
Anyway.
glad that you're getting your own little like rooms. You're getting Airbnbs.
Yeah.
Like staying in a group situation is breath.
Because we did that on one of our trips. Went to a cheap hostel thing that we booked. We walked straight in, looked around, and went, we're not staying here. And I went and booked a fancy like hotel like.
Yeah.
Lived it up.
It's one of the worst things about backpacking. It's like all the other people backpacking.
It's skanky. We actually went to the room. It was bunk beds. And we're like,
Oh yeah.
we're out.
Yeah.
We're not on a ship.
Bunk beds. People
Bunk
getting up and
beds.
down all night.
Ugh.
Can we get some ventilation in here, please?
Can we get some blinds?
I've said it
Maybe.
before, but I had to
Say it
keep
again.
oiling the doors at these hostels. Because I was the only one that slept.
Maintenance.
Because I was stayed up drinking with people, and then if everyone's got to go up to 7 o'clock to see
You
get
ever
their free egg,
considered,
and a piece of bread, and
being the
then go to
maintenance
museum.
man for our hostel? Free accommodation.
So I'd oil the doors.
Did you clean out the toast tray?
I didn't actually.
Okay.
I stole a lot of people's food.
Oh, yeah, okay.
How long's this been in here?
Yeah, right.
I did come back hideously underweight.
Right.
I didn't eat that much over there.
And a skinhead.
And I completely shaved just noggin.
Oops.
Yeah, it did not look good.
All right.
Yeah,
You can smell the
me too. Yeah, let's
smelling
wrap this
salts
up.
coming up.
Yeah,
in the
let's-
distance.
We're one step closer to episode 400. It's going to be a
Yeah.
couple of weeks in between, so don't fret.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll work on something good.
Listen to the back catalogue.
Yeah, why don't ya? All right.
All right, well, I'm Jezbot.
On to Taco. Hooray.
Thank you for joining us to the end of our program. We would love to thank you, the listener, for joining us on today's episode. Please listen in next week on all podcast platforms. Thanks all from Jezbot and Timmy Taco for jumping the turnstile.
They hop, they duck, they climb. They go through 2 at a time.
Jumping the turnstile. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile?
Leap over the turnstile.
Hop over the turnstile. I had to take me. It was like a ninja.
Jumping the turnstile.
And it's no small thing.
People have jumped the turnstile.
I definitely jumped the turnstile. Jumping.
The turnstile.
I definitely would do it once, twice. I would do it over again.
Whenever I believe I don't have to do it, I do it. I get away with it.
Because there was no one there, so I figured it'd be just easier to jump the turnstile.
I've jumped some Ferris might say.
I definitely jumped the turnstile a few times. Jumping.
Turnstile, instead of just paying the $2.25.
I have to do the technique. I pull the turnstile back. Like that. Boom, boom. My upper body is not moving. Just my leg. Jump the turnstile.
Jump the turnstile.
The turnstile. We are the antibacterial wipes. This don't even look sanitary.